Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your mid month check in for October 2024. So, we have a lot of energy going on right now. We have that full moon in Aries that is happening this week, and that is a super moon. So, lots of energy. We have Saturn that's still in retrograde, or that will be in retrograde through February 2025. We have Pluto that is in Capricorn, which is tying up loose ends, getting ready to station direct into Aquarius, which is it will be for the next 19 to 20 years, which is about change and transformation. Lots of energy going on. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Capricorn for this mid month, please? Jealousy, 23 card, which is a 5. Um, are there people jealous of you? Are you getting your stuff together? What I'm hearing is you're getting your stuff together and you're taking on this challenge that we all face right now in the universe, and you're doing something about it. There's a lot of people that aren't. There's a lot of people that are stuck. There's a lot of people that don't want to change. And you're making those changes. So, what I also heard is two things: be the change you want to be, right? And then share that change with others. It might take some convincing. Um, I know that sometimes, me personally, I get frustrated um, when I see that other people just aren't seeing things, right? But we have to be patient. We have to accept people for who they are and where they are. Okay. I know that's a lot. And then you have nature spirits, 39, which is a 12, which is a 3, which is about balance, right? I'm sorry, creativity and joy. It could be about balance. I said balance, but it's the Empress, right? And the Empress works smarter, not harder. And that's divine feminine. And that's about allowing, right? So you're making these changes, you're shining the light for others, but you have to allow um, these new perspectives to come in, right? So that you can help these other people, and that so that you can see a different perspective on things, right? So the 5 is change, but the 5 is also the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is about commitment, but it's also about beliefs and traditions. Be open, be receptive, um, have new perspectives if necessary on those beliefs and traditions. And that, I just heard a ding. That is what we're doing right now in this whole world, and it's not just in the United States where I am, but it's in the whole world, where we're trying to show the collective that we're evolving, right? We're changing. We're These beliefs and traditions aren't what we thought they were, and they our ancestors weren't wrong. They just were guided by what they knew, and we know more because we have more access to more things. We have access to more perspectives, to different parts of the world, and to different ideas, and that gives us more information and makes us better. I just heard arbiters of those things, right? Spirit, what guidance do you have for Capricorn for this mid-month? You guys are hard workers. I'm shedding a lot of information on Capricorn, right? What you don't see coming is the Ten of Pentacles, is wish fulfillment, right? Happiness, um, wealth, right? Thriving in your business, thriving with your resources. You have the Death card, which is transformation, right? Which is coming up with Pluto. It's a death of something and a rebirth of something else. So the death of what we once thought, what we once believed, and the rebirth of what truly is and what we are starting to believe. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which is Libra, right? She's about balance and truth with that sword, and about fairness and love. But she also cuts through the crap with that sword, right? The sword is straight up. She has it in her hand. She's ready to cut through the crap, right? She's able to discern what is real and what isn't real. Those three things are what's going on beneath. And so, how are you showing up? The Page of Swords. So, you're learning a new truth, right? You are seeing all these things, or you're putting all these things together, and that's probably why some people are jealous of you. Or are you, and this is just for some of you, are you jealous of someone else because they're putting it together a little bit easier, and you might feel that you're just in the beginning stages, but don't feel jealous, right? We all have our place, meaning we all go through these things at our own pace, right? What's your challenge is the Queen of Cups. You still need to nurture yourself. You still need to fill your own cup of love. Um, the queens are about nurturing, right? And this is about nurturing truth, and this is about nurturing your love and your feelings. So feel those feelings and then heal from those if you need to. Your recent past is the devil, right? There could have been addictions for some of you that you're healing from, and you have to learn to love yourself once again so that you can move forward, okay? And there's also some self restrictions here. Um, and then your near future is the Ace of Wands, right? Is the beginning of a new action. So once you get through this, once you heal yourself, get through this this new learning, right, of truths, and you nurture yourself, then it's going to be a new action. What is your overall feeling? Is the Page of Cups. So it's an offer of love, right? And it could be an offer of love to yourself. So you have two pages, two queens, and that's learning and nurturing. So this is like the beginning stages. And you're preparing yourself for this Pluto in Aquarius that's going to happen in, I want to say this is the 19th of November. Spirit, let's get some clarification on this Devil card, please. What does the Capricorn need to know about this Devil card? The King of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Magician. So the King of Wands is about visionary and foresight. He's the entrepreneur, right? So you were self-restricting yourself. You want to move forward, right? You have a vision for the future. You want to start something new. Maybe it's a new business, right? And so you were concentrating on what you have, but you weren't seeing what's coming in, and know that you have the tools for all this, right? So that's what you were doing. You were self-restricting yourself, and you weren't seeing what was there. And maybe it was obscured with this death and rebirth, right? So maybe you were seeing some things that were ending, and so that was maybe causing you to self-restrict some things. Let's get clarification on this death card. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about this death card, please? These cards feel very slow today. So I think there's very deliberate. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is about nurturing the action, right? So now you have three pages and three queens. So you have the Page of Pentacles, which is about learning about your foundation, learning about your resources. What else do you have to offer? And then you have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. What you don't have is the Page of Wands, which is about taking the action, right? And then you have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups, but you don't have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing that foundation, because you're just learning about how to do that, right? Because you're healing. This death and rebirth is about healing, and that's what you're doing so that you can um, nurture that foundation. So you're cutting through some truths, you're filling your own cup of love, and you're taking action so that you can fortify that foundation, right? Wow, Capricorn. Let's get some clarification on this Page of Cups and your overall energy. This is a good reading, Capricorn. A lot going on, but you're doing a lot. I can understand why some people might be jealous. There's that Tower, the Judgment, and the Five of Wands. There's that, where there's a Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Cups is about a change, right? There was a sudden change. All this learning that you're doing, all this nurturing and this healing that you're doing um, is change, right? It's fortifying that foundation because something's cracked in that foundation, and that's why you have the Tower. Something's crumbling, right? And then you have the Judgment card, which is about a crossroads and a timeline shift. Things are changing, right? Especially with this Pluto in Aquarius that's coming up. And then it's a struggle. But this is wands, it's not swords, right? This is just, it's going to bop you on the head and be like, bing! Oh, shoot, I need to pay attention to that, right? Then I clarified the Tower, and I got the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. So there's still work to be done, right? There's still some movement to go forward, right? You still need to move forward, and then you need to have a shift in these beliefs and traditions, which is what the Pluto in Aquarius is all about. That's happening right now. So ground yourself in your healing, okay, Capricorn? There's still healing, but it's part of balance, right? It's part of feeling, right? It's part of being patient and tying up those loose ends before Pluto goes into Aquarius, okay? And where's that Judgment card? There's some actions that need to be taken because this is a crossroads, and this is a crossroads that you're going to be able to meet because you're learning all these new things and you're staying grounded. Okay, Capricorn? Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And don't forget to share this with anyone you think might need to hear this. And don't forget to smash that like button so that other people can get access to these videos because there's plenty of people that need to hear this message. And until next time, have a good day.